Never thought the child I raised with my own hands would one day be ashamed to call me mom. But life has a strange way of opening people's eyes, and this is the story of how my daughter finally opened hers. My name is Margaret Turner, and I am a 52-year-old woman living a quiet life in Oregon. I never expected much from life, just enough strength to raise my daughter Emily alone after my husband passed away. I worked in a small bakery, woke up before sunrise, came home long after sunset, and I gave Emily everything I could, even when I had nothing left for myself. I thought love was enough, but I was wrong. Kids grow up, and sometimes their hearts change faster than we can understand. It all started when Emily entered high school. Suddenly, she became friends with girls whose families were richer than anything we'd ever known. They wore expensive clothes, carried branded bags, and lived in big homes. And Emily, well, she wanted to be like them. One afternoon, I went to her school to give her the lunch she forgot. I still had flour on my hands from the bakery. I walked up to her smiling, proud just to see my girl happy. But when I reached her group, Emily froze. Her friends asked, "Is that your mom?" And my daughter, my own daughter, looked them straight in the eyes and said, "Oh, her name is Margaret. She just helps me at home." Not mom, not even mother, just Margaret. I felt a sting in my chest, but I smiled, placed her lunch near her feet, and quietly walked away. My eyes burned the entire walk home, but I forced myself not to cry. That wasn't the last time. In fact, it became a pattern. When I waved at her, she pretended not to see me. When I called her sweetheart, she rolled her eyes if her friends were around. When someone asked about me, she repeated the same lie. "She's just Margaret." I kept silent. Because mothers always do. But the night of her prom, life showed her the truth. Emily came home excited weeks before, asking for a designer dress. I checked my bank account. They weren't numbers anyone would be proud of. Bills were already choking us. Rent was due. But Emily's eyes, they were glowing with hope. So I did something that broke my heart. I sold my late husband's watch, the only thing of him I had left. I bought her the dress. Prom night arrived. She looked beautiful, like the little girl I once braided hair for before school. When her friends came to pick her up, I stepped forward to take a picture. But again, Emily said, "This is Margaret," like I was nobody. I nodded and stepped back before my tears could fall. Then I watched from behind the window as she drove away, laughing, unaware that my heart had cracked open for the 100th time. But the world she was trying so hard to impress wasn't kind to her. At prom, her friends mocked our house. They said her dress looked cheap. Her date left her for another girl. She sat alone in the bathroom, crying, shivering, and humiliated. And at that moment, she realized something. The people she wanted to impress didn't love her. The people she trusted abandoned her. The only person who never did was the person she rejected. At 11:47 p.m., my phone rang. "Mom, can you come get me?" She said, "Mom," for the first time in years. I grabbed my keys and rushed out of the house. When I saw her standing there, mascara ruined, dress wrinkled, eyes full of regret, my heart broke all over again. She ran into my arms, sobbing, "Mom, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me." I held her just like I held her when she was a little girl. "Honey, nothing is wrong with you. You just forgot who truly loves you." From that day, Emily changed. She introduced me proudly. "This is my mom, my hero." She stopped trying to impress the world. She started thanking me for small things. She held my hand when we walked in public. Years later, at her graduation, she said on stage, "There is only one person who made me who I am today. My mom. My rock. My home." I cried that day, but not from pain. I cried because I finally got my daughter back. Life teaches everyone a lesson. Some learn it early, some learn it late. But Emily learned it just in time. And that one word, Mom, never sounded sweeter.